Peace and love, family. Season 1, episode 17, Sacred and Unfiltered podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Temples Talk Tuesday. Give us some time. Yes, we got somebody already in the building. They are on time. Who is it? Let me fix my crown. This hair wants to do what it wants to do today. Welcome tonight. Who is here? Kim. Good evening, Kim. My trusty friend and support system. How are you, Kim? How are you tonight? Donna is here. Oh, man, y'all always on time. Y'all my tribe for real. How's everybody tonight? I have something in my teeth. I had to scarf down some food. I think it's going. Yeah. How are we tonight, ladies? Juicing. Yeah, tired too. I'm like a 7/10. 7/10. Because as you okay, 9. Okay, Nana, you a 10. You're gonna be a 10 by the time we end this call. Yeah, 7/10. And let me explain. So 7 energetically, right? I have been pouring out my energies on these 30-day challenge, and that has taken a lot out of me. And in the midst of it all, because even though I only post for like 2 to 3 minutes, what goes into the post, it takes me a good half hour to an hour just to get it right, and to some degree, and to know what I want to say, and to post the caption and everything. So it takes a lot. And not only that, I'm also drudging up some deep trauma and some deep emotions that kind of I didn't know were still dormant. So a lot of that is happening over this past week, and it's been a lot. Like, yeah. So 7 in that regard, but a 10 because it's Temples Talk Tuesday, and we're here on the podcast, Sacred and Unfiltered, and I'm here and I'm showing up consistently, no matter what. I am honoring the commitment I made to myself and the commitment I made to you. So that's what gives me this 10 energy always. And Mom Dukes is in the building. She's an 8. Excellent. So without further ado, man, we got 3 people here. Whoever else is going to join us, come on in. Give your number in this chat. Let me know where you are on the scale of 1 to 10. And we're going to dive right in. And you know what time it is. Give me a ready in this chat, because I am ready. I'm ready. Give me a ready in this chat. Robin. Oh, sending you hugs. Robin, I need your number. We got everybody else's number. I need your number before we get started. Give me your number on a scale of 1 to 10. Let me know where you are mentally, physically, spiritually. And since you just joined, I'll give you a quick recap. I'm a 7/10. 7 because of this speaking challenge and the toll that it's kind of taking on my body and my mind. And it's just taking a lot out of me to speak this truth and be so vulnerable, and kind of it's drudging up emotions. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, and I'm starting to feel it, halfway through day 15. I'm like, whoo, honestly, man, I don't know how people do content every day. What? This is crazy. It's definitely crazy, the people that can do this every single day, sometimes 3-4 times a day. Like, wow, no. But before we get started, first I would like to know, everybody on here has been watching this challenge in some degree. Maybe you haven't caught every single day, but you have been on board. So I would love to have some feedback from you on how this challenge has been blessing you. Yeah, just what do you overall? What are your thoughts on the challenge? And are you excited for the next 15 days for it? Because we're only halfway through. I love to hear from you guys on the challenge. 15 days, raw, uncut, real, authentic, real truth. Give me some feedback on that. And then we'll dive right in. So, those of you who are just joining us, we are giving our numbers in the chat. And we are speaking on the 30-day speaking challenge that I've been participating in. And this challenge has done some real healing work within myself. And I'm curious to see what people think about it so far. Where y'all at, family? Give me some love in this chat. Give me some feedback. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. What we got? Ooh. We got 2 8s, a 9, and a 7. Nobody got no feedback for me tonight? Dang, it's like that? It's like that? And going, I think you're brave. Thank you, cousin. Tell your story. All I want to do is give you a hug. I am accepting hugs. I'm accepting hugs. Mom Dukes, I've been reliving with me. Kim, the challenge is deep, although it's only been 15 days so far. The 2-minute clips that you share make me really think about my life. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And that's the goal, is to get people to really reflect on their own childhood experiences that has really shaped them to be the person that they are today. So with that, I'm ready to give my title for tonight, because after I reached day 15 and I started to realize, thanks, Kim, because it's not easy. I started to realize just what you said, that, yo, this is like, I'm drudging this stuff up to be seen, right? To be healed. And most of you all know I've been on this extensive healing journey since 2021. So that's like, we're talking 4 years, 4+ years of looking at myself. And through those 4+ years, clearly, as I started doing this challenge, there is still dormant emotions that still need to be brought to the surface. So for the past few weeks, we've been talking about alignment. And this speaking challenge is in alignment, right? It's in alignment because, for a number of reasons, right? Spirit told me to do it, just like Spirit told me to do the podcast. And sure signs that it's in alignment is starting with the feedback that I'm getting, the amount of views that I'm getting, like more than I ever have, I would say, only because I'm finally showing the most thorough, truthful, authentic version of myself, right? A lot of times I would speak and I would encourage, but it would be surface. And Spirit said go deeper, right? So you guys know I went to Arizona, and that's where it all started because it was a full circle moment. We talked about full circle moments. So now it's full circle moments where I'm doing these day challenges and I'm realized, whoa, like, wow, I thought I healed this. How many of you think you heal something and then when you go to talk about it or when you go to speak your truth about it, you still feel it? Like you get that knot in your throat. You feel the discomfort still in your body. And as I started to witness these emotions and feelings, I'm like, wow. So this is why Spirit told me to do this, because there's still parts of me that still need healing. And so when the point of tonight is to discuss how when you step into alignment, there is a dying off period. So tonight's title is Clear Out the Old so we make way for the new. That's the title. Clear out the old so we make way for the new. So as I step into alignment, I'm realizing dying is happening within me. There is a death that is happening when you step into alignment. Things that you could normally do, you can't do anymore. People that you normally could rock with, you can't rock with anymore. Things that used to be comfortable or cool or, your cup of tea, you can't even drink it no more. So sometimes alignment is a dying experience. It is also an isolating one. It is a challenging one. So although we talked about all these good signs of alignment, I need to talk about the other side too. It's not all going to be peaches and cream, family. The alignment road is the hard road sometimes. It's going to be hard for a little while until you have full faith and belief in what it is that you're doing, what it is that God is calling you to do. You got to die. Obviously, I don't mean in a literal sense. I mean in the ego sense. I mean in the spiritual sense. You're going to have to let stuff go. Alignment means a breaking, a pressing. The most precious and most beautiful things in nature come through a very ugly process. A very ugly process, like the transition of a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's a very ugly process. The transition from getting the pearl, right, from the oysters and getting the diamond from the rough, right? These are all experiences in nature that demonstrates what it means to be in alignment. The butterfly is the most beautiful thing, one of the most beautiful creatures, but in order for the butterfly to be in alignment, it's got to go through the ugly caterpillar phase, the ugly cocoon phase. So alignment sometimes means, actually most times, I'm going to say all the time, it means you have to go in your cocoon. Yes, I think you meant always, Mama. There's always a counteraction. So my question for you tonight is, what do you have to clear out for your next level? What do you have to clear out to stay in alignment? What do you have? Who and what do you have to leave behind? Because you know that that's the path that the divine has made for you. You know, it's about being stretched. This challenge above anything has stretched me beyond measure. And just like with this podcast, every single day, because now it's every day versus once a week, every single day, I don't know yet where I'm going to go with it. Like, I had no idea that I was going to get that deep in the 15-day challenge. But lo and behold, Spirit said, you have to tell it all, honey. I was like, what? All these people. But I am touching souls. I'm reaching hearts. I'm finding my tribe. I'm finding the women that want to take this next leap of faith into their self-love journey. I'm looking for you. Yes. The woman who may be, and I say this, even though you're on this live, I say these things, I'm speaking to whoever watches this video. I'm looking for women who are battling anxiety, battling depression, self-doubting, don't know what to do, don't know how to do it. All the things that I was back in 2021. And I took myself like blind leading the blind on a journey back to myself that took me every single bit of those 4 years to where I am today. And my mom can attest to this. I've traveled across the world for healing. I worked with many practitioners, many. And where I'm at now is I'm creating what I like to call the shortcut method. The shortcut method. Because on top of all of the places I've gone and the people I've studied under, I probably spent about easy 50K or more, easy, on my healing alone. And when I say I call this the shortcut method, because I'm going to steer and direct you to the nuts and bolts of what's the most important in this 9-week journey, that's what I'm here to do. I had to go across the seas and far and wide to get all of this information, just so I could streamline it for the individual who does not know how to start. And I can teach you in a minimal, when I say minimal, fraction of the cost that one retreat will cost you, that's the cost of the investment to go on this 9-week journey with me. So I'm speaking to that because this is why the alignment was necessary. This is why the 30-day speaking challenge is necessary. This is why the Sacred and Unfiltered podcast is necessary. What am I doing? All of these, putting my face out there so people can start to know who I am. Now it's time for me to come out of the cocoon and show people the work that I've been doing for the past 4 years and help people along this very difficult journey of love for self. And I'm thankful for you ladies who've been joining me every single week, because there's 2 people here who have been there from the beginning. From my lowest moment. Hey, Jazz. Another person who was there from the beginning. My lowest moment till now. And you've seen the growth, you've seen the transformation, you've seen me clear out the old to make way for the new. So back to my original question. What do you have to clear out? Old stinking thinking, fear, doubt, anxiousness, sadness, depression, low self-esteem. I was all of it. Hey, P. Oh, man, one of my former students is in the building again tonight. Hi. Where's Nevada? Love to see you here tonight. So excited. She's upstairs, laundry. Okay, cool. So I know you're just joining, but we're talking about clearing the old in order to make way for the new. We're talking about my 9-week program that I am embarking on with some very special young women, young or old women. We're just women in general who are ready to do the healing work, the in-depth healing work for 9 weeks with me, someone who has been doing some deep healing work for the past 4 years after going through my darkest hours. So who better than to pull you out of your own struggles and darkness than someone who has been there to the bottom and has climbed themselves from the ashes. When I tell you, from the ashes, I have traveled all over the world for healing, for knowledge, for information, for anything that was going to help me restore my mind, my body, and my spirit. And with everything that I've studied, now it's time for me to turnkey all that I know and what I've proven to be true. And we're covering everything from the Ruba to the Tutor. Old school. So, family, yes, mama, this is why we go through everything. Now, this is what purpose looks like. This is exactly what purpose looks like. When you don't know at the time, you think I knew 4 years ago why I was going through so much darkness and pain and dark night of the soul experience? You think I knew at the time? All I knew then was crying every day for 2 months straight and, wanting to not live anymore. That's all I knew back then. But I had to fight for my mind. I had to fight for my sanity. I had to fight for my heart. I had to fight for every single thing that I once thought was me. And throughout that process, I've just been healing and digging deeper and deeper. Then I'm doing this challenge and then I still feel, wow, things still need to be healed. And this is what transparency does. This is what vulnerability does. So I'm creating a safe space, and I would love for anybody watching to join this safe space. I want to start May 15th. The sooner you make that decision to choose you, you're in alignment. You're in alignment. You are in alignment. When you show up on these calls every single week, when you are moved by my words, when you are moved by my story, you're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. And oftentimes, we second guess that. I've been told what to do for about, I started a journey. So let's say I've been on a journey 4 years. By year 3, halfway through, I knew this is what I was supposed to be doing. Clear as day. This was purpose. This is what you need to do. But here I am, finally stepping out. In January of 2025 is when I have broken out of my cocoon and said, it's time. It's go time. So I hope you feel that. I hope you know that everything that I am doing is a direct response to the obedience of the divine spirit that is within me, telling me to speak. Not only to speak, but to find women who are ready for the healing. Find them. They are waiting for you. And if that's you, come on, family. Come on. Book that free discovery call. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Now, on my website, originally I marketed it to 18 to 35, but I'm kind of not. I'm changing this in the process, but I don't want to put an age limit on it. There's no age limit for self-love. I don't care how old you are. Just 18 and up at this point. Templeofyou.co. Templeofyou.co. You can go straight there and book a call, and I love it's free. You'll learn exactly what the 8-9 weeks would look like. It's going to be a group setting. And in that group setting, we are going to speak truth. We're going to speak love. We're going to speak a lot of it. It's actually going to be limited. I'm not allowing a lot of people into this group because I think intimacy is important when it comes to healing. I want intimate space, and I'm looking for people that are ready, really ready, and they're not afraid, to invest in their love for self. Because at the end of the day, there is no value on love for self. There is no value on it. And like I said earlier, from 2021 till now, I have easily spent over $50,000 on my journey between traveling to healers, doing retreats, and studying under healers. I have spent an amazing amount of money. I think it probably might be $100K. I haven't even counted it, to be honest. I don't count it, but easily. So trust me when I tell you that this is the shortcut method. Shortcut method, I'm telling you, because you get all of that resources are in me. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. So let's open the floor up, family. Any questions? Are you ready to clear out the old and bring in the new? Are you ready to clear out the old and bring in the new? Whatever that looks like for you. There's no pressure at all. None. I'm only looking for people who are ready and willing and able. Okay. Yes, mama is ready to clear it out. Good. I'm looking for some feedback on what is it that you have to. I can't click link. What? I don't know why. Well, it's easy. I don't know why you can't click it. Let me see. Pinned message. Maybe if I put it up top. It's templeofyou.co. 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 But yeah, if you still can't get to the link, then just shoot me a DM and I'll send you the link. Shoot me a DM and I'll send you the link. It should be a right click option, and when you right click, maybe go to it. I'm not sure, but it's templeofyou.co. Okay. And I'll take any and all questions that you have. But you got to clear out the old in order to make way for the new. And I will say that clearing out the old is a difficult process. It's a difficult process. Nobody is going to sugarcoat anything for you. That's the rawness and truth about my delivery and my approach to healing is I'm raw and real, and I'm going to give it to you straight about how difficult some of this work is. And if you're looking for someone like that, then, you have been joining me for these past 17 weeks. So you know how I'm coming. Except the only difference between what we do every Tuesday to the program is that you're going to be given tangible work to do. Now you get put to work and you get held accountable every single week. Now there's homework assignments. There's accountability. You're going to have not only accountability from me, but accountability within the group. So it's a lot that is going to be, included, but it's a special opportunity. And like I said, it's limited spots available because I want to keep it as intimate as possible for the sake of true healing, Are there any questions on tonight's lesson or the program? Anything? Any questions tonight? How many of you know that there are things that you need to clear out? Give me some love in this chat. Do you know there's things you need to clear out in order to make way for the new? Give me some love in this chat. You got to change some things. You got to do things differently, but you're kind of dragging your feet with it. Yes, you're most welcome, P. I'm so happy you're here tonight. Keep joining us every Tuesday, 8:00. Yes, physical space. Come on now, let's talk about it. This week, y'all went ham in the house, y'all. We talked last week about clearing stuff out. I bagged up like, what? I got a bag of clothes that's so heavy right now. I just was like, dang, you didn't even think that through, sis. So I got to break it up into 2 bags. I'm clearing out stuff. Everything got to go, man. You got to clear stuff out. You want new clothes. You got to get rid of all that old stuff that you ain't even wear for like 2 years now. You still holding on to it. Like I told y'all last week, I was like, all right, I need some help with somebody clearing stuff out. But I kind of this weekend, and I'm going to do it again this weekend because I got about 60% of what I wanted to do done. So I got to go the other 40%, Yes, Kim, what you clearing out, Kim? Tell me what you clearing out. Mom Dukes was clearing out too. And see, that was from the last week's podcast. See, I'm already implementing changes in your life now. I see that. We talked about it last week and we implementing it this week. That's good. That's amazing. That's awesome. Who else got to clear things out? You got to clear things out. What friendships and relationships can't come with you on this next leg. Be honest with ourselves tonight. That's what this podcast is all about. It's sacred, it's unfiltered, it's raw, it's real, and it is necessary conversations that need to be had in order for us to get to our next level. It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. So, yes, Kim, I'm thankful that this space is holding space for you, even as you go through such a difficult time. I've been there, and that was not easy at all. So I can only imagine what you're going through with that. And I want to say, Kim, it is a process. It's going to be waves of emotions, waves of just frustration, anger, all of that. Like, you're going to feel it. And I just encourage you to allow yourself to feel it. Give yourself grace and compassion as you navigate through it, because it's not easy. Not easy at all. But it's necessary when it's time to step into alignment. Things have to fall by the wayside. You got to go into your cocoon to become that beautiful, transformational butterfly that the divine is calling you to be. Okay. Yep. And that behavior is simply him trying to control the narrative, trying to embarrass you. So that is for sure. Yes. Come on now. Retirement. September. Let's go. Yes, honey. I love that for you, Kim. Clearing things out. Excellent. Excellent. Because we're making way for the new. We're making way for the new. Yes, P cleared out a friendship last month. It was time. See, this is the beauty in this conversation right here. People are already clearing things out because this is what's happening. We listen, I want to briefly explain to you what's happening in the spiritual realm right now. We are entering what is called Pluto retrograde. And if any of you are into astrology, listen, I'm an infant in learning astrology, but I just read about what's happening right now. And with Pluto in retrograde, things are falling off that are not serving your highest good. So everything that you all are saying is right in alignment with what's happening in the stars. Like literally, things are falling away. It's falling away. Yes, Jazz, people taking up my time that's not on the same page. Correct. It's they falling away, naturally falling away. And then don't fight it, don't resist it. So P, congratulations. Kim, congratulations. Jasmine, congratulations. Like, this is what it's all about, family. Having these healing discussions because we start to recognize, you know what? You don't make me feel good. Being around you, I feel bad about myself, or I feel anxious, or I feel depressed, or I feel all these different things. And when you feel those things, that's your inner knowing, your inner guiding system telling you this person is not good for me. It's not right for my soul and not right for my spirit. And the greatest thing we could do is release them in love. No matter the mean things that they say, no matter the mean things that they do, because all those things are manipulation tactics in order to get you to come back, in order to get you to be apologizing or bubbling up to them. Yeah, no, Pete, you got to let that go. Yeah, girl. I'm so glad you let that go. Yes, Jazz. Yes, do those spiritual rituals. Clean the corners of your home. They said put the salt in the corners of your home. Put the cloves in the corner of your home. Listen, let's bring back those old spiritual roots from our families and our ancestors, man. We gotta get back. We gotta get back to what we know. You know? Things that just were naturally done without calling it a root or some sort of spell or anything. No, these are things that our ancestors did to protect ourselves, from danger seen and unseen. All praises be to the Most High. That's my word tonight, family. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm so excited for this next chapter. And I'm so excited for the ladies who are going to join me in this 9-week journey of healing transformation. So excited. It's going to be so fire. so fire. I'm looking forward to those who join me on the discovery call. Whether you do or not, still join me on these podcasts every Tuesday because you're still going to get fed no matter what. You're still going to get fed. Yes. I love y'all, family. Any questions before we go? Give me your closing numbers because I want to end it on that, man. And this has been powerful. This is how I know I'm in alignment when my message is speaking to exactly what is happening in your lives, right? Yes, Donna, booked her call. Let's go. Let's go. I miss you too, Pete. Hey, I need a date with you in Nevada. Let's go. Tell Nevada to hit me up. I need to come and we need to spend some time together. For real. Tell Nevada I need to see both of you. ASAP, stat. Y'all could come to my house, okay? Yes, Kim is a 10. Yes, ASAP. I'll cook a nice vegan meal for you in Nevada. Tell you guys come over. Okay. Um, Give me your closing numbers. Yes, P's a 10. I don't know where you started, but I'm happy you're a 10. Donna, chills already. Yes, give me that love. Yeah, great knowledge. Once again, Mama. Thank you, Mom. 8 to a 9. I love you, family. There is absolutely nothing you could do about it. We are live every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, talking that real healing love talk, sacred and unfiltered podcast. And I am here to remind you that you are a sacred temple every single week. My cousin Robin is a 9. She's closing out with a 9. That's all I ask, family, that you come, you get fed. And now I'm about to go cook me a late dinner because this is how I go hard all day. And then I'm like, I got to get on this podcast. I ain't really eat nothing, but I'm going to go nourish my body and my soul. But this is nourishment too. So I'm still very much full. But thank you. Thank you for your continued support. Listen, I got 15 more days of this challenge. Any likes, support, comments, listen, all of it matters. I just want y'all to know between Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, your girl has probably amassed a total of, I would say, 5,000 views, y'all. 5,000 at least between all 4 platforms. So we out here. 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 And Kim, I want to highlight something you keep telling me. You always say, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'm keep going for y'all. Much love, family. See you next week. Same time, 8 o'clock, Sacred and Unfiltered Podcast. I love you. Peace and love. Yes, Sydney, 6 to an 8. Ah! Yes, I love it. Book a call, family. Book a call, book a call, book a call. Mwah.